Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Snetterton. League 2 action tonight from Online Racing League. I'm your commentator this evening, Greener Army 2009, or John, whatever you want to call me. So yeah, as I said, we're here at Snetterton. We have got some brilliant racing tonight. So the first race up, as you can see at the moment, everyone is just having a quick practice with the Clios to make sure that everyone can get into the lobby. So yeah, so we've got the Clios back tonight after a couple of weeks break. We've also got the Genetted as well. They'll be all racing on the 200 circuit. So the first two races tonight are going to be on the Snetterton 200 circuit. And then the Porsches, which is the third race, and the touring car class will go on the 300 circuit. As we just see James C. Dudley there. A nice bit of tow. You're going to get a lot of tow down that straight tonight, I think, with most of these cars. Don't know. Oh, and as I say that, we just had a little bit of that'll be a brilliant shot to take as a picture. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got 4 minutes left of this practice. We've got 7 people in, so we've got a few more minutes yet to hopefully some others will come in. At the moment, I can't see our league leader in. So let's quickly run through the points. So, our league leader for League 2 is Dino 1971. He has had 7 wins this season so far, and he's on 368 points. Then we have James, who we were just seeing there. He's there on screen. James, who is Dino's teammate, is in second place. He's had 4 wins. He's on 332 points. In third place, we have Bill. I don't think he's in either tonight at the moment. So we've got Bill, who is racing on the Rusty Spanner Racing. He's had no wins, but he's had a lot of consistent results. That is why he's there in third place. He's on 291 points. In fourth, we have Kino 79 and Kino Grill Racing Team. He's had 3 wins. He's there on 283 points. Fifth, we have Josser, who is Bill's teammate in Rusty Spanner Racing. He's had 4 wins, and he's on 276 points. In sixth, we have Bobby Dazzler. He's racing Mellow Yellow Racing. So he's in 6th place. He's had 2 wins this season so far, and 249 points. Then we have JFR in CJ Racing. He's had no wins, but he's on 216 points. Then we have Donington Devil, JFR's teammate. He is there in 8th. He's had a win this season, 215 points. Safety Car Kid, who I do believe we have in tonight. Yeah, he is in here. He is racing under the Mellow Yellow Racing banner, so he is Bobby Dazzler's teammate. He is sitting in 9th place at the moment. No wins, on 186 points. And then we've got Sign's dad, who's Kino's teammate. He is in 10th. No wins. He's on 170 points. And then we have Object in Mirror. He was actually racing as an independent. He's had 2 wins this season. And he is there on 135 points. So we've still only got 7 people in. We've got a minute and a half to go before the start of qualifying. As I said, we are racing on the Snetterton 200 circuit tonight for the first 2 races. So that will be for the Clios and the Genettas. Let's have a look at some more tables. Have we got any more tables? Don't think we have on there. So I'm just scrolling through my paperwork just to make sure that I can find everything. Okay, so the Kino Cup. We've got Bill leading that at the moment. from this league. He's on 219 points. Craig from League 1 is in second, 265. And we got JFR in third from this league, League 2, 216. The Automotive Cardiff Trophy, Dino is in the lead at the moment with 47 points, followed by Dorrington Devil, and in third place is Kino 79. So I think we've only got 7 in tonight, which is a bit of a shame. Kino's in the pits. Sin's dad. Or Sign's dad, should I say? Sin Sign. As we just see him losing it, coming under the bridge, and he's completely lost it. There he is, he's cutting up the grass. So, we've got just a minute to go then until the qualifying starts for this evening. So like I said, race 1 is the Renault Clio's, got a 5-minute qualifying and then a 10-minute race. This is on the Snetterton 200 circuit. Then we've got the Ginetta GT5s, again 5-minute qualifying, 10-minute race. Then we go on to the Snetterton 300, which is the third race, which is with the Porsche 911 GT3R. Again, same format, 5 minutes qualifying and 10-minute race. And then race 4 to round out the evening, as we just see combs go flying going into the pits there. Highlight of this evening, the touring car class. Touring cars, again, 5 minutes qualifying, 10-minute race. That is all on. Those last 2 races are on the Snetterton 300 circuit. It's not quite nice to have 2 separate circuits that we can use of an evening, which is great. Should produce some good racing. If you weren't involved and you wanted to watch some racing from last night from the online racing league, we had round 2 of the GT Sport League, which went really well. Had a bit of technical issues with the replays, but it all went good. I think everyone enjoyed their time. So, as we can see, they're just all coming out on the track now. Who is the first one out? So there's Kino just going out of the pit. I think Kino will be the first one to settle that once he's gone round. We have 4 people watching. Good evening, everyone, whoever's online watching this. It's great to have your company. Feel free to put anything in the chat, and I'll read out as we go along through the evening. It's always nice to have some comments, and I'll catch up with everyone on those comments when they come in. So as you see, Kino's there. So like I said, we're racing on the 200 circuit tonight with these. Let's go on the roof count. So this is the long straight. Again, my mind goes blank with the corners and the straights, but you know, I think most people would sort of know. I know there's one. Oh look, there's Nelson's. Only because I've just seen it on the map. And then we go into the bomb hole. The bomb hole. Got to make sure I get that sorted tonight. Not to say that wrong on live on stream. So Snetterton is obviously based in is up in Norfolk, on the east coast. I've been there a few times. It's a lovely circuit when the weather's nice. It's an absolute nightmare when the weather's cold and wet. Also, just to mention that I haven't mentioned yet is when the top 3 in the championship can only do 1 out lap and 1 flying lap. So in this case, can't get the right tables up. Tables have gone missing again. Sorry about this, guys. So yeah, so the top 3 of Dino, James and Bill. So we've only actually got Bill. No, we haven't got Bill. So we've only got James in it. He can only do 1 out lap and 1 flying lap. We'll just ride on with Kino at the moment. So yeah, this sort of track down here around Coram is a bit tricky. It's sort of off camera, but it's a long right-hander, and then you've got to brake as you just come out of that, and you just got to get that right. Clip that big sausage curb, and you're going to be on 2 wheels. So we've got 2 minutes left of this qualifying. So this should be Kino's first flying lap, and we will see how we get on. Yeah, so that's a 1:21, and JFR has done a 1:26, so I'm assuming that he would be actually be right behind Kino. No, Kino was... No, he's actually in front. So Josser is just putting a lap that let's get back to the proper track. So there we go. So Josser's now in third. Bobby's just pipped him at second there on a 1:21.410. Kino is still there with a 1:21.23. So you're going to get roughly about 2 laps, I think, as we just see Bobby just bring it around the hairpin there. So everyone's put a time in. So James, with his 1 lap, is on a 1:21.762. So he ends up being third. Joss is in fourth. JFR has now just slipped down to 5th. Safety car kid is on 6th. Zane's dad is on 7th. It looks like he's hit the barrier somewhere. So the top 4 is within the 1 second club, as I like to call it. I'm sure that JFR will actually produce a better time. Is he gone? No, he's 1:22. Yeah, so it is a better time. He's just a second down from Kino's time. So he's there. He's got another lap to see what he can do. It looks like he's had a bit of a hit with a barrier as well. Is anyone improving their times? James has gone into the pits because he's done his 1 lapper. Bobby's just crossed the line again, so he's be able to do another lap. Since Dad is not going to, has he improved? He has. He's gone up to 6th. Safety car kid, can he improve? So he's going to come over and do his last lap now. No. So safety car kid will be in 7th. Since Dad will definitely start in 6th. JFR, who's that? He's got Kino behind him. So, JFR has just gone right off the track. I don't think he's going to improve his time on that one. Kino, I think he's fair enough safe in. It's just not picking, the camera's just not picking that up. There he is, there's Kino. So he's simply just coming over the line. Has he improved? He did a 1:21.78, so he did do a faster lap that time. Bobby Dazzler is just coming around the last corner out. For some reason it wants to keep on picking up on James there. I'm not currently watching James. I'm trying to watch Bobby. And James is in the pits. It's a bit weird, that camera angle. Anyway, can he go any faster? Can he knock Kino off the top? Oh, don't see that because he was the last one to follow across the line. Let's have a look. Nope, there we go. Kino is in pole position. Next to him on the first row of the grid is Bobby Dazzler. And then we've got Josser and James C on the second row. On the third row we have JFR and Sin's dad. And then on the last row we have Safety Car Kid. So that was your 5 minutes of qualifying for the Clios. And we are going to get straight into the race. Just waiting for the program to sort itself out. Here we go then. We just have to wait to for everything to sync up, and we should be syncing now. We are. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And they're off, and Kino's got a good start, and Bobby went with him, but that was a quick start by Josser there in the blue car in 3rd place at the moment. He's just trying to move out, make sure JFR doesn't get through. So Josser is on the inside, he just lost it going in with cold tyres. That means James, so that's James, could get the inside line going into the hairpin. Oh, and Bobby's just slid it in there sideways. Where is Bobby? Bobby is still managed. Oh, and that's someone off in the back. Who was that? That was Sin's dad. Must have lost it. They're all going down the straight now. Everyone's going to get a tow. Kino's just still in front there. Just got to go careful on these first couple of laps with these cold tyres. And remember, damage is on, guys. Damage is on. So there is Josser running up. That gives James a run. James has got in front of Josser now. There is James. And Josser is behind. JFR is not that far behind. Let's go on board with JFR if I can. So I'm not too sure. There is his view. This is JFR's view. The back of Josser's. Clear. He's got a bad exit from that corner. And this now we're riding with Josser. Really close under braking. We'll see a bit of closing under braking. He's just not clipping that apex. He just seemed to have lost the back end. Those cold tyres are probably causing a bit of problems. Now going into the hairpin, as we can see the top three in front of him. And there we go. That's it. So this is the part of the 200 track. It's a bit shorter. He didn't seem to get a very good one off of that. Is anyone getting a tow? James might be getting a tow off of Bobby here. This little tricky section here now, going in and out. You've got to go careful. These big sausage curb, you clip them, you're going on two wheels, which no one really wants to do. So we go back track side. James is Kino's put a 1.1 second, so this is the top three at the moment. So Kino, and then there's Bobby, and then there's James, and then Joshua is in front now, in fourth, sorry. So James had a good run out of that corner. He's definitely closed in on Bobby. He's got 7 minutes to go. I think James is going to line him up for the hairpin probably. Let's just go on with Bobby. I know he's not got enough. Is he going to go for a late look? No. James seems to take a wider line into that. Probably to set himself up to go down the straight. As we can see there, he has now got a run. Let's see if he is going to be on the outside of Bobby Dazzler, but yeah, I think Bobby's just going. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it on the outside? He has. He's gone around on the outside. Oh, that was a brilliant move by James there. That was nice and clean. Bobby gave him some room. James is now in second. So after that one lap qualifying that he did to put him in second, I think he was. No, sorry, in third. He's now moved up a place. So this is going to help his cause in the championship. As he was that was someone in front. That was Kino. Sort of lost it coming around the last corner. So as I was saying, this is going to help James in the title race, because there's no Dino or Bill tonight. Seems to be in here. Just watching here with Kino now, as it just spreads out again, but the gap is down to less than a second. Yeah, definitely James seems to have a wider line than that off the hairpin, or the tight corner, should I say, before coming onto the straight. So Kino is leading by a second. Bobby Dazzler is in third. Josser is in fourth. They've all seemed to be spread out. There's JFR in fifth. Safety car kid, and just in the background there is Sin's dad. There's not really many battles going on at the moment. I suppose the closest battle would be James and Bobby, as we can see. Get a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Slipstreaming, that's what I was looking for, slipstreaming down the straight. Probably get a bit in the next race as well, in the GT5s, Janettas. But as you can see, Bobby got a good run on out of that the last corner coming onto the start-finish straight. Can he get a good run? There's James going wide again. Oh, Bobby's tried his James's line that time. Has he got a run going down the straight? Not as good, but he should get a little bit of a toe. We got just under 4 minutes to go now. Everything seems to be evenly spaced. It's not many battles going on, but this would be the closest battle. Kaino's out in front there by nearly 2 seconds, but he just needs to keep his head. So the battle for second is on between James and Bobby. A good finish by Bobby here would be alright too. Well, I've got 5 people watching the stream now. Good evening, guys. As I said, if you want to get involved, just drop a message and I'll see what I can do. I hope the sound's okay as well for the people that's watching online. So we've got 3 minutes to go. This is still spread out. James is actually... Oh, it looked a bit close to them, but not looking at the timing screen. So the order at the moment on lap 6 with 2.5 minutes to go. Kaino's there out in front, followed by James C. Dudley. Bobby 26 Dazzler is in third. The Jossers in fourth. JFR in 5th. Sin's dad is in 6th. Oh, safety car kid has... Oh, must have made a mistake somewhere because Sin's dad is actually in front of him now. So how's the battle between... Oh, and the battle between second and third is going to heat up more now because James has lost it coming underneath the bridge. He did not want that to happen. So Bobby has now managed to get in front. I don't think he's going to be able to be quick enough to chase down Kaino because that's a 3-second gap now, nearly 4. But James just lost it coming out. As we just see Bobby go through there. And there's James. He must be absolutely kicking himself. With a couple of laps to go, this man is actually pounced on James to get up in second place. He's now got to try to hunt down Kaino, who's actually 4.5 seconds nearly in front of Bobby now. And James is going to try to reel Bobby back in, but I don't know if he's going to have enough time. He just slides it around that tight right hand corner and onto the straight. Yeah, I think it might be a bit of a tall order for him now with 1 minute and 10 to go. I think everyone else is sort of spread out. This Sin's dad, who's now moved up to 6th, safety car kid, is a few seconds behind. So Josser seems to be having a lonely race tonight. Lights ablaze though, hoping that he can do something. Oh, and there's JFR throwing it around in the background. A bit too much, as we just seen him crash. He's now out of picture. He'll probably just cut. There he is. He's just come into picture. So that gives Josser a bit more breathing space. James has caught up to Bobby. That is definitely closer than what it was a lap ago. It's got 21 seconds, so this will be the last lap for most of the leaders, I would say, down to JF5 if he can get over the line. Again, it says we're watching James, but we're not. Is he going to get over the line to get another lap in? I don't know if he is. No, he's not. So it will be Josser, James and Bobby doing their last lap. As you can see, James is closed right up on Bobby. I'll get a bit close to get the toe, but this will be the last lap. Can he put Bobby under pressure to make a mistake? Oh, he is reeling him quite quick. This is the tricky section here. Oh, it's definitely closer now. You can physically see it closer on the screen. Let's go to Bobby. This could be a drag race down to the line. But I do believe Kino is just going through there. But I don't want to take my eyes off of this. Kino is the winner. It's going to be a drag race down to the line. There's a bit of a slide there by Bobby. It's going to be a drag race. Kino is the winner. I don't think... No, Bobby's going to come in second and closely followed by James. So Kino is your winner. Bobby is in second. And there's James. That was a terrific battle for second place there. JFR will be coming over into fourth. Jossa 90 is, well, hopefully not in the field there somewhere. Jossa 90 is just coming over in sixth. Sin's dad is in sixth, sorry. And Safety Car Kid rounds out the top 7. Well, that was a cracking first race, guys. Really close for second place. Kino had the edge on everyone. So we do move on to the Janettas, the next one. So Kino, Bobby, and James will only have one flying lap to improve. I've now got 7 on there. Good evening, Toxin. Nice to have you on the stream. Really good racing from you last night in the GT League. Sorry, GTS League. It was great commentating on your races. So we're just going to move on now. Hopefully this isn't frozen. And we can return to the page to get it set up for the next one. Evening, Jossa. He's multitasking. See, men can multitask. You can race and type at the same time. Let's hope this hasn't frozen. And it is going to take us back. Obviously, if it is frozen, Joss, if you can actually hear me, yeah, if you can actually hear me, Joss, on there, if it is frozen and they're gonna be, you're gonna come out and start again, can you let me know? Because obviously I cannot hear what you guys are chatting about at the moment. Toxin, oh, thanks. Yeah, watched the commentary today. Great job. Yeah, I did have a bit of a problem with some of the replays. I will be putting them up on my YouTube channel for anyone else to watch if they want to. Hopefully over the next couple of days, they'll be up by the weekend. So it looks like we have got it sorted. It is going to go back to the home page, which will be great. Thank you. Yes, good. Right, okay, thanks, Jossa. I won't repeat that on air. Don't want to get into trouble. Kino. Evening, Kino. I'll let you read that comment that Joss has just put on there. So we're moving on to the Janettas. Just wait for everyone to change their car. So he's too busy typing now. He's not kind of went. Yeah, there we go. Kino's now changed his car. So again, we're going to be racing on the 200 circuit of Snetterton for this one. Again, same format. 5 minute 5 minute qualifying, 10-minute race. So as you probably just heard I was talking about the GT Sport League that ran last night. Just as this is loading up now. So evening average pool. Yeah, there was 8. I think we had 8 people on there, 9 people possibly. So if anyone's got that game that's not involved with that league, more the merrier. We've got plenty of space. I do like commentating with GT Sport because have got the function of replays, action replays as well. So which adds a bit more dimension to the commentary. Or if any of you don't, got the game and don't fancy racing it, but want to help with the comms, I'm more the merrier. With both of us, two people doing the comms, is always the more the merrier. So here we go. So this is the 5-minute qualifying. So just the top 3 of the last race can only do 1 lap to qualify. So it'll be an out lap, qualifying lap, and an in lap basically. So sorry, did I say hello? Average Paul, more evening. So yeah, so these little pocket rockets of Ginettas should get a good speed down the straight. Don't want to club with the curbs though, because that ain't going to help the car whatsoever. So we just see James weaving. Remember, he can only do one lap. Same with Bobby. So he's going to get as much warmth in those tyres as he can. And Kaino as well. Can only do 1. He's just come out of the pits now. So I'm not too sure who's actually going to set the first fastest lap, but we'll see. We just see Shine's dad's running off the track there. This is Bobby weaving left, right and centre. Got to get quite a lot of warmth in these tyres. So although there's warm temperature, it is cloudy at Snetterton today. Can't really see that with the sun shining off the back of that car there. So this corner that's Bobby's just coming up to now is probably one of the trickiest corners on the track, because you're coming at speed and you've got to brake as you turn, which is always hard to do. I mean, I'm not the fastest racer in the world when I race, but sometimes it's just worth braking a little bit, for me anyway, braking a little bit sooner, just coasting into that first part of that sort of corner complex. Like I said, I'm not the fastest, so I'm probably actually doing it wrong, but try not to. So, is Bobby going to be the first one to actually set a time? So we've got 2 minutes 25 left. So I'd imagine we can get 2 laps in for the people that can do 2 laps. So JFR actually on. It was actually, camera's actually stuck with JFR now. It's JFR. No, he's still warming up his tyres, so I'm going to suggest that he is. No, JFR wasn't. He's done a 122. So this next lap will probably be quicker. So we'll probably get another one in after this one as well. So here we go. Here's the times coming through. JFR is on a 122.4 with James. There he is on a 122.7. But that would be his fastest lap now. Since Dad's on a 123. I think James has just moved right over out the way and he'll go retire back to the pitch. Yeah. Safety car kid is on a 123 as well, free. Josser has come in on a 126.0, so that's 3 seconds. I would imagine Josser would put a bit more time in it. Bobby and Kaino are still going to be sat in the pits. I think they're just going to bide their... No, they're not in the pits. They're going to bide their time. So at the moment we have JFR topping. So safety car kid There we go. Kaido's gone top with his fastest. The fastest lap with 1:21.223. JFR has been pushed down to second now. 1:22. He's just going to cross the line. He will get another lap. Has he improved? Yeah, he's done a 1:22.24 now. But he's still just over a second slower than Kaino. That's a cracking time by Kaino. Obviously, as I said, he can only do one lap as he won the race. Last race. Sin's dad has gone on a good show there with a 1:22.3. There he is. And then it's not Kaino in front of him. He was in. James is in the pit, so that must be. Is that Josser? Yeah, Josser. So Joss is now in front. He's gonna have to improve on that lap, but that is the actual qualifying over. So this is the last lap for everyone. So JFR is just coming round the corner now. Where's Sin's dad? Yeah, he's just behind Josser. Probably got a tow down the road. Safety car kid is behind him. And there's Josser in the white and black and orange car, AQI car. So JFR, can he improve? Can he get past Kaino? Can he improve again? He did. He did a 1:21.383. So close. Look at that. 0.159 off of Kaino's time. That was a great effort by JFR there. It was really unlucky. Sin's dad has crossed the line now. Yeah, he has. He did improve a little bit. Josser actually had a good run there. As he's just... Let me just... There we go. Josser's there. So we end up with a 1:22.6. And then James C with his one lap, 1:22.7. Then a 1:22.8 for Bobby. And 1:23 for Safety Car Kid. So the front row will consist of Kaino and JFR. Second row is Sin's dad and Josser. Third row is James C and Bobby. And then on the last row is Safety Car Kid. So yeah, just quickly go to the check. Yeah, Toxin, unlucky JFR pulled a great lap out there. He did. That was a great lap by JFR. Honestly thought he might have just pipped him, but yeah, that was a great lap. So let's see if JFR can actually pull a stunning start off the line and get past Kaino. So we're just sitting there with Kaino. Everyone's sinking. And they're off. Oh, JFR's got a bit of a... He did have a good start. I do believe there was a little bit of lag there. He is on the inside of JFR. Is in front at the moment. But Kaino is just ran wide. This could be nasty. Kaino has just gone straight off. Josser is now in second. Followed by Sin's dad, who's now up on the inside. And that is Jay. Ooh, I'm getting a bit confused. Who's that? Is that JFR? No, that is Josser, just gone completely wide as well. So James C. Dudley is now in that green car up in third. That was a bit of a messy start. Bobby is there in fourth. Josser's up there in sixth. Safety Car Kid is in seventh. And Kaino is there at the back, which was unlucky. He literally just lost it. Touched the back wheel on the grass and just spun round. I mean, it could have been more nastier than what it... Oh, as I just said that. Who was that up on it? Oh, no. Sin's dad's up on his roof. I missed that. I just all of a sudden come in the shot. But it says Sin's dad is actually... No, it's not. It's Bobby. It's Bobby, sorry. So I was looking at the wrong bit. It's Bobby up on his roof. Spinning his wheels. He's now retired. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Bobby. It's not going to do his championship a lot of good on that one, unfortunately. So JFR is leading at the moment by 5 seconds. Kaino's managed to get himself back up into third. Oh, we just see Safety Car Kid just losing it. This is going to help James and Josser catch up. Kino is back up into second. James has actually got past Sin's dad. Oh no, and James is at the curb and gone wide. This is a handful for these guys tonight. And then we've got Sin's dad. Safety car kid is there. Oh yes, it was Bobby that. Yeah, Bobby. And Josser is now at the back there in sixth with a bit of a battered up car. Can Kino chase down JFR? JFR's got just over 7 minutes to stay ahead. We know Kino is a fast driver. JFR just needs to keep his cool. I'm sure he can. James there is in third. Then we got Sign's dad, safety car kid, and Josser at the back. So I think the battle is going to be between Kino and James at the moment. If these two start battling, it's going to help JFR really, really well. So if this could be JFR's first win. I don't want to put the curse on it. Who's that just gone wide? That was Kino that went wide. Kino's just gone wide. That's now let James in. Is that? No, James is now in second place. Sorry, Kino is still in third. And Sin's dad, it was Sin's dad that went wide, I think. Too many green cars for my liking. Yeah, it must have been. So the battle is between James and Kino. So Kino must have go wide because James went in front. So James has now got 9 seconds to try to bring down JFR. But if Kino gets onto the back of James and again start fighting, that's going to help JFR completely. So again, I said the corner underneath the... Oh, that was a bit of a wild ride there. That means Kino was actually up on his bumper now. James is going to make that car as wide as possible. He's going to go in defensive. He's blocking it. I don't think Kino is going to get around the outside. He's still on the outside. He's going to try the outside. Don't think he's going to get on the outside of the... But he is in front. I think James is just going to come out on top there. Yeah, James, that was good racing, boys. That was nice and clean. James has managed to get back into second place there. But this has actually brought Sin's dad back into play. If he can actually get on the back of Kino, that's going to also help James out. So JFR is on lap 4. He is 9 seconds in front of this group we're watching now. Between James, Kino and Sin's dad, who's just ran a little bit wide there. So can Kino fight back? Looks like Josser, just going to take Josser and safety car kid as having a bit of a battle here at the back. A little bit of their own. Yeah. But this is the bit that we need to see. I think that was Sin's dad that just went wide again, did he? No. So James has actually pulled a little bit of a gap on Kino. I'd wonder if Kino managed to damage his car going over wide. As I say, guys, everyone who's listening on the stream as well, that the damage is on. Damage is on full. So if you do clobber a curb or anything like that, you will be definitely in trouble. 2 seconds when I just sort out my mic. Sorry about that, guys. So Kino has managed to get past James. I missed that when I was fiddling about with my microphone. Started hanging off. We got about just over 2.5 minutes to go. Can James actually get back on the back of Kino now? If anyone was watching that, did James make a mistake for Kino to get past? Please let me know in the comments. So JFR is now about 9.5 seconds in front. He's had a bit of a lonely race after that start. He did have a really good start though. Launched himself off the line. And there's Kino coming down. James will be behind him, just coming into shot there. So this really seems to be the battle at the moment. Actually saying that, we have, oh, as I just come to safety car kid hitting the curb then. These two are still having a battle. They want that 5th place. They definitely want that 5th place. Obviously more points for everyone. The higher you go up. Safety car kid is there at the moment in 5th. But these two are having a great battle tonight. Back in the back. So it seems to be, oh, as I say that, Joss has just decided to plough up some grass again. Let's go back to this battle here. This has now settled down a little bit. With 1 minute and 20 to go. I reckon you might be able to squeeze in a... where is JFR? JFR's there, so we... yeah, squeeze another lap in, I reckon, after this. There's a bit of a 2-second gap now, nearly. Between James C. and Kino. So this is Kino we're watching now. Let's have a good look at Sin's dad. Sin's dad's having a bit of a quiet race on his own now. After the first couple of laps battling it out. But we're on lap 7. We've got just under 40 seconds to go. Yeah, Kino is definitely pulled away from James. I think James has settled for the 3rd spot there. So, yeah, JFR has now just started his 8th lap. We have 10 seconds to go as we watch Kino go across. How are we doing at the back here with safety car kid? Josser. Yeah, that's Josser went wide lap previous, so there's a bit more of a, what was that? That's 7 seconds behind now, unfortunately. So that time has come down from 10 seconds, nearly 10 seconds, to 7. I don't think it's going to be enough. So here is our race leader at the moment. I do believe this is the last lap. So this is JFR. This will be his maiden victory this season. He's going to be right over the moon with this. He's been out the front most of the time. And I'm hoping that that lag is actually not me and it's the game itself playing up. As he comes out the final corner for the last time, he's going to start weaving. He deserves that win. Kept out of trouble. Brilliant start off the line. And there is your winner. JFR Kino is now coming over in 2nd. He managed to get the gap down to 6 seconds. James is now just 3rd, following the line. Sin's dad has just come out the last corner. He's had a really good race also to finish in 4th. And there he goes, and safety car kid is just coming around that long bend in the final corner, and he will be there crossing the line in 5th. And you can see in the background there, so there is safety car kid. He managed to get 5th off of Josser, who's now just coming across the line in 5th. Yeah, there we go. Toxin's just saying on the chat there. Well done, JFR. Brilliant drive. Yeah, totally agree. So there is your second race of this evening on the Snetterton 200 course, the Ginetta G5s. JFR won that, took that from Kino. Who got the fastest lap? I think it was Kino with a 1:22.22. Yeah. Yeah, Kino got the fastest lap on that one. Finishing second. Josser. Oh, the humiliation. Josser, yeah, finished there in sixth. Bobby Dazzler ended up on his roof. I don't know what happened there. If we just cut to it, and there he was on his roof. I would imagine he hit the curb, that big sausage curb. I'm just about to sneeze as well. It was really tickling my nose. Oh, no, it's gone. Cool. So there we go. So now we're going to move on to the Porsche. And we're going to move on to the 300 course. Josser there now saying to be honest, he was fighting 30% front end damage on the car. Like I said, it's the damage is on for this, and car trying to turn right all the time. So sorry, left even. He said now. Yeah. So you're gonna if you club a curb too hard, you are gonna really struggle. So as we can see there on the screen, we are now moving on to the Porsche. This has had a break for a couple of weeks. Had a break at Brands Hatch Indy before Christmas, and we didn't take it to Snetterton last week either. So it's had a bit of a break. So it's now returned for the rest of the season, like the Clios. So we are now moving on to the third race this evening. As everyone is all sorted, we'll be starting it up. So Josh had a bit of an incident, touched the grass on the exit of Richards and fired him across the track. Hence why he had the damage. So as we're just waiting for that. Yep. So as we're just waiting for the qualifying to start on this one, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. So we got Testing for Textiles. They're based up in Skip, Yorkshire. So they test different materials for fireproofing and things like that. They are testing PPE at the moment as well. And our other sponsor is Automotive Cardiff, which is a garage down in Cardiff, believe it or not. Hence why it's Automotive Cardiff. So it's great to have them on board for sponsorship. I would also say that the league is going to run a charity event. Don't know too much details on it. I just had a message pinged to me earlier today. It's going to be on. I think it's going to be on GT Sport. I might be wrong. And it's going to looks like it could be the 6th of March, but more details will follow. Obviously keep an eye out all on the social media stuff that goes on. So on Facebook, Online Racing, and we're also on Discord as well. That if you look on Facebook and find the Online Racing League page, the Discord account is there. So as we can see, they're all piling out now. We have objects and mirrors in. I did wonder why we had 8 now, and Bobby is coming out. So Bobby is back out in his vehicle, ready to make amends for the last round. And James, so yes. So again, Kino could only do one lap. Has he finished? Oh, who's that just gone off there in the blue? Oh, God, everyone's going off on the big sausage curbs. Don't want to do that. You'll damage your cars. So JFR can only do one lap. Thanks, because he won the last race. Kino was second. And James was third, I think. So this man we're seeing now can only do one flying lap. So Objects is still in the pits. Didn't see who come out. So as I said, we're on the longer version now. So we've got the infield section to go with more sausage curbs. And I do believe this Williams will then take you back onto the straight. Do you believe? Yeah, we're back on the straight. So we're back on the bit of the circuit we were on before. I think James might be, Bobby might be first in the queue. I'm not too sure. Should we? Let's. Oh. That was someone. Should we? Let's ride on board with Bobby and just do a lap of the course. So this is the view that he sees. You say this corner here, as I said earlier on tonight, so long, and then you've got to brake as you are turning to actually make sure that car will stop to get off. Get off and then get onto the power. You've got to get off those curbs though, because that is a, as you can see, it's really big sausage curb. So let's go onto the roof of Bobby and let him do a lap, and we'll watch him do a lap. So this is the first corner, again a little bit off camber. It goes into a dip, and then obviously now this is a complete hairpin. So you bring it in tight and stay to the right. This is Palmer's is quite a tricky one, as you can see. It can kick you out, and we just lost Bobby there on that one. But we'll continue going on with the lap with him. We've got a minute and 50 to go. I don't know what this corner's called, so I do apologise. Couldn't see the hoardings. So I think this one's coming up is Hamilton, yeah. Another sharp, short corner rather than long. And then we got Oggies. And then Williams that takes you onto this straight. I can never remember what the straight's called. Is it Farm Straight? Or am I thinking of somewhere else? No, Bentley Straight. That's the one, Bentley Straight. And again, this is the tricky part of the lap. I find, again, braking and turning, trying to keep off those sausage curbs. I think that's what happened to Bobby last time in the Janettas. Kino, dope. What happened with Kino? He's in the pits. Or was that just a comment that he's making because of Joss? Anyway, so we are coming out. So JFR has put his time in. He's now in the pit. So that's a 1:52.554. Josser is coming to second. Bobby's managed to get up into fourth. So JFR is in the pits because he can only do one flying lap. Here is Josser. Let's go back to the trackside view. He's managed to put in a 1:52.938. James, who could only do one lap, he's in the pits. As you can see, he's done a 1:53.055. So top three is covered by 1 second at the moment. We've got 13 seconds back as Bobby, but I'm sure because of this spin he'll definitely do a better time. So this is Object. We haven't seen him tonight. This is the first time we've seen him. He has now gone second on a 1:52 as he clatters the boards, and that's the only time that he actually put in So it's down to safety car kid, who doesn't look like he put in a time, nor did Kino, and nor did Sin's dad. Was it the case of a little bit coming out a little bit too late then? So is there actually anyone that's on a flying? Oh no, safety car kid. I don't know if safety car kid's going slow or if he's still putting in a time anyway. So Sin's dad knows definitely. So I'm just flicking through here. Was Bobby putting in a time? Actually, I think it might be Bobby that's going to be the last one to put in a time. Can he go faster than that? He should have done, unless he span again. Let's have a look. He is going to finish in... Where did Bobby finish? No, Bobby stayed in 5th. So there we go. JFR, with that one single lap, managed to get on pole again with Object in 2nd. Josser is there on the 2nd row in 3rd. James C. Dudley in 4th. Bobby Dazzler in 5th. And the bottom 3 did not put in a time. So in the 1 second club is the actual top 4 places are covered by a second, which is good. Actually, no, the top 5, sorry. No, so Bobby did do a better time. Just noticed that then. So what happened to Kino? Was that a dough because he forgot to put in a time? Or was that a dough because there's a dough? Anyway, here we go for the 3rd race of this evening. It's JFR on your pole position tonight. I'll just wait for everyone to sync up. That cameraman over there probably got some good shots. The cars. There's a guy in the corner that looks like he's crapped himself. He can't find the toilet. And we're off. That is a brilliant start again by JFR. Can he actually come across and cut Object's nose off as we come down? He has. He's now in 1st with Josser actually in 2nd, followed by Object. James, who's that all over the place? Oh, that was safety car kid. Everyone managed to miss him. Or was that Kino? No, it was Kino. Kino lost it. Oh, sorry, I thought that was safety car kid. No, it was Kino. Kino actually lost it. He's got to do the hard work again now. So as we come up, JFR is still leading this race, but it's gonna be tough to keep Object behind, Josser behind. Josser's got his bit between his teeth. He definitely wants the win, I think, but Object is pressurizing Josser completely there. Coming to the infield section, coming up the Williams onto the straight. Probably get a bit of a tow with these cars, more tow than ever down the straight. He's just keeping that half a second in front of Josser. There's Object now. Let's just go to the front because Josser is absolutely reeling JFS. Oh, and Josser's launched over the pads. He did not need that. He got airborne. Definitely got airborne there. That is not good. I just have to remember to save the replay because that will be a good photo opportunity. JFR survived that then. It could have been disastrous. And Objects clipping that sausage curb then as well. These sausage curbs and these cars are definitely catching people out. I would imagine that Josser's probably got loads of damage, I would have thought. But the top 3 there, all in shot on lap 2. What I don't seem to have is the timing going down on the top. I'm not too sure what's happened there. I might have clicked something off, which I will definitely sort out. Anyway, so Objects is chasing down JFR Where's the other battles going? Bobby is just in front of Sign's dad there, and Sign's dad's teammate Kino has moved from the back. Josset is got in front of safety car kid. How is that car handling? Hopefully it looks good on the outside, but it all depends what happened underneath, and safety car kid is not there. So where is safety car kid gone? I'm going to guess that he's left the lobby. Let's just see if I can get the splits there. That's better. I took the overview off, pressed the wrong button. As I said, JFR is... Oh, I completely missed that as well. Hopefully people caught that on the stream, because I completely and utterly missed that. JFR is now at the back. Look at the state of that Porsche. That is not a happy Porsche at all. So Object is now in leading, with James in second place. James has had a really good showing tonight, really consistent. Kino is not going to be far behind though. He's got past his teammate. He's now chasing after this man here, Bobby. Hopefully he stays on his all four wheels this time. You can just see Kino in the background there. So Object is going to be under pressure from James in a minute. Looks like Object has had a bit of a coming together with someone. I wonder if he had a coming together with Josser. Sorry, not Josser, JFR. Because that looks like it's been in a bit of the wars there. Yeah, definitely not handling right either. I think this could play into James's hand, because James's car looks a bit pristine to me. Bobby's there in third. Kind of just coming around on the straight in fourth now. So he is 2.5 seconds behind Bobby. Which is in turn, Bobby is 3 seconds behind James C. But Kino is reeling him in. That is now, yeah, that time will go. Kino, as we know, is a really quick racer. Some would say he likes coming from behind. I meant coming from the back of the grid, which he's shown in the last race. And he'll start reeling Bobby in now. Kino's had a really good showing again. Also tonight, as we go back. So this race is getting a bit closer at the front now, with Object still holding on to that first place, but James is putting loads of pressure on him. James again taking the wide line in that hairpin, going back into the infield now. So this is a view of Objects, nice clear road, and this is the view of James hunting him down. Very smooth around the corners there. Coming into Hamilton. No little tricky corners. We can just see a little bit. Oh, the back end snatched out. That's not what he needed. That Object is now going to be... He's got all that hard work that he did. He's now got to do it all again. As we see Object just pull away. It's now a second and a half. Which is very unfortunate there for James. But again, that, as I said, that Hamilton is a bit of a tight corner, as we've seen with James's back end just stepped out. So we have Kino, who's just, I think, coming to shot there and actually cut the corner. He is chasing down Bobby, as we can see there. It's very you can visually see the gap closing. Let's see who gets the better drive coming out of the last corner. Kino seemed a bit smoother there. Bobby will make that car as big as possible. We got 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes remaining. Can Bobby keep hold of this third place away from Kino? We know Kino is a fast racer and he's right up on his backside now. Oh, Bobby's trying, he's going defensive. Kino might not like this. He's going to try the sweep and loop around the outside, but that didn't work either. He's lost a little bit of ground by doing that. Bobby just needs to keep his nerve. Got a beautiful blue car. I actually do like that livery on that car. Again, nice and smooth from both drivers, going through Oggies. And then Williams bound onto the Bentley Straight. Kino took a tighter line in there. Is that trying to get a bit of more slipstream going down the straight? Has he got any more? Is he got closer? He'll get close under braking. Yeah, the bit of slipstream is going to look just to try to put off Bobby. That ain't going to work for Bobby. Look yourself, those big sausage curbs we found out from Josser. Jumping all over that. This seems to be the race. Seems to be the places to watch at the moment where all the action is. Again, who's going to get the drive off the final corner? I think it might be Kino. Let's move on to Bobby a minute. So, yeah, Kino is only 3.3 of a second behind. I think he might be close enough to have a look into the hairpin. Is he? Oh, Bobby goes a little bit wide, hits the dirt. That gives the opportunity to Kino, who is... yeah, Bobby just tapped the sausage curb. Kino is now into third, as we can see there. That's unfortunate for Bobby. Just broke a little bit too hard and then oversteered into that curb. Well, that's what it looked like on my screen anyway. So Kino is now chasing down James. He's 4 seconds, and that is actually time up. So we're on lap 6. Object looks like he could be on for a win. This time tonight has gone absolutely quick. That 10 minutes isn't a lot of time. Well, it is a lot of time, but it just goes really quick. As we can see, Object going through the last few corners now, getting off those sausage curbs. There's James trying to chase him down. Not too sure if any T-cut's going to get that damage out of Object's car, but I'm sure it'll be rebuilt for next week. The magic of Project Cars 2. You could race them all night looking like that, and they'll be still perfect for the next race. As we see Object in the mirror come across the line, he is your winner in the Porsches. James following close behind. Kino is now managed to get up from not qualifying up to third after that spin as well. Bobby is coming in fourth. Since Dad's just coming around the last bend, that's Kino's teammate. So good points for the team's championship there. Does look like he's had a bit of a bash on the front. Yeah, dead flies in that on the front. He is fifth. JFR, fortunately, he was on pole, and he made a mistake that I didn't see. I'm sure someone can tell me what happened. He was in front, but that car does look battered. It's coming down the straight. And then the next corner after this is the bomb hole. And there's the bomb hole. And we got Josser trying to chase him down. I'm sure we'll have a word with Josser in a minute. He'll probably come onto the chat to tell us what happened to him. Well, we know what happened to him. He hit the sausage curb quite hard. So there is JFR coming across the line, and your last place in 7th was Josser. So there we go. That is the Porsche on the Snetterton 300 track. Object in mirror. It's first race tonight, actually. He has come in and stormed that with a win. Second was James. James, he's absolutely had a storming evening tonight. Kino is in third day. He's had another storming evening tonight racing. Fourth was Bobby. Fifth was Sin's dad. Sixth was JFR. Josser was in 7th, and Safety Card Kid in 8th. So I think Safety Car Kid actually retired. Yes, he did. Josser kept putting a wear on the bloody grass. Yes, you probably did, Josser. And I think you went that sausage curb and went flying. And I forgot to save the replay because I was too busy talking. Oh, damn. I'm sure someone would have saved the replay and they can put a photograph online of Josser flying through the air. So we move on to the feature race of the evening that everyone likes racing in. We are now set for the touring car class. So we've got the Mercedes, we've got the BMW, and we've got the Opel. But I don't kind of, I think, races in the Opel, but don't look like we've got any BMWs in here tonight. Josser, you normally have a BMW, I think, don't you? Not too sure if he does. So we've got 4 people watching now. We had the dizzy heights of 9 people earlier on. But I'm sick and tired of my chatting. Just talking a load of rubbish, really. So again, we're on the 300 track now. Again, same format. 5-minute qualifying, 10-minute race. And JFR is just coming out of the pits now. So his object is JFR, the first one out of the pits. Let's have a look. Ski. Should be able to look up the road. And yeah, JFR is out. On there now. Let's warm up those tyres, boys. Now, so that's what the hairpin's called. It's called Montreal. Didn't realise that. Just seen the sign on the side. So what have we got in here tonight? So JFR is racing in the Mercedes. No, objects in the BMW. So we have got a BMW represented tonight. Bobby is in the DM. So you slide it around the corner. The DM blue and yellow Mercedes. I think James is in the Mercedes as well. And Josser's in the Mercedes as well. JFR is in the that looks like a Merc as well. Is that a Mercedes? Yeah, of course. Do you know, I can't really. Yeah, of course it is. It's a Mercedes. Yeah. Safety Car Kid is obviously in the other DM. Mercedes. Kino is in the Opel. And Sin's dad is in the Opel as well. Yeah, he's in the Opel as well. So we've got 8 now. Who are we missing? Thought we had 9 in the last race. Who am I missing? Objects. Now Bobby is been in all night. James has been all night. Joss has been in all night. JFR has been in all night. Safety Car Kid has been all night. Carno's has been in since that. I thought we had more than that. Okay, maybe I'm completely, utterly wrong. as we warm up for the last race of the evening. So I did talk about the charity race. I'm just waiting for these guys to pop their times in. So it looks like the charity race could be on the 6th of March. Let's just see if I can bring up the detail. Yeah, we're looking at possibly the 6th of March. Still not too sure what time or any more details really. It's in aid of Harry. Trying to think what his surname is. What is his surname? Harry Pierce. Yeah, so it's in aid of Harry Pierce. So looking at 6th of February, will be on Project Cars 2, so I do apologise, it will be on Project Cars 2 at Watkins Glen in the Mustang. More details will come up, but it looks like it would be on the 6th of March. When there's more details, we will let everyone know, as we just see Sin's dad then just sliding into the corner. That corner's caught so many people out tonight. We've got 38, and here we got JFR was in first. Object is done in 157.758. Joshua has just come in second place now on a 159.698. That's a really good time by Object there. And what are we looking at now? So Bobby. So yeah, Bobby is just come in now on the on second with a 158.232. As we look at Bobby there. Jossa is on another flying lap. JFR, I think, is on another flying lap. Yes, he is. James has got a 201. As we can just see him pulling right off there. Safety car kid. He's on 2:15, and Sin's dad hasn't put a time in just yet. So Bobby is doing another lap by the looks of it. As he goes wide, he's not going to really do much there. Kaino there has actually finished in third. He's actually, yeah, he finished in third on a 158.381. Is Jossa still? Yeah, Jossa's still going around. Can Jossa actually pull out a stopper here and get on to the front row? Possibly can. See if there's any. Oh, he's just gone a bit wide. He still had his foot floor to the stuck to the floor though, so he still could improve his time. He's gonna go over the line in a minute. It's a 157 to beat. So he comes across the line. No, he will stay fourth. JFR has finished, so he'll be staying fourth. Sin's dad, I think, might be the last one to go. Safety car kid has gone over. Sin's dad's moved under fourth. Look at that, a 158.540. That's a cracking lap there by Sin's dad. Sin's dad. Oh, who was that? I missed that last bit. So, Object the Mirror will take the pole position for the last race of tonight. Bobby will meet him on the second row. On the first row. Kaino and Sin's dad will operate the second row. Jossa and JFR will be on the third row, and James C. Dudley and the safety car kid will be on the fourth row. Oh, and Bill. Evening, Bill. We're missing you tonight. But it's nice that you're on. So there is Object sitting on the line. He did a stunning lap then. Waiting for everything to sync up. Here we go. And we're off. That BMW should get a good start. So did Kino. And that Opel there, who's that coming through the middle? I think that might have been, but yeah, that was a cracking start by Kino there. Sorry, Object and Kino. Kino is now up in second. Who's that going across the grass? I think that was Jossa, as he managed to stay in. Oh, and there's more spinning on cold tyres as well. Taking the inside. Safety car kid is at the back, but Kino had a flyer off that. So did Object. Oh, and we got, is that Jossa again? Yeah, Jossa. Oh, he's just crashed into Sin's dad. That was unintentional. He just couldn't control it. Someone's taking on the E. Who's that? That is JFR. Managed to take the title line and stay there, but he's got James in the back of him. Oh, and that is Sin's dad gone wide. Is that going to give Jossa a chance? No. Oh, I thought JFR was going to go right at the back end of Jossa then. Sin's dad is still there. Jossa is battling for position. Let's just quickly go back up to the front. So there's Object. He's just nearly 1 second in front of Kino. Where is Kino? There's Kino with his lights ablaze. And then we got Bobby, Sin's dad, showing well again. Jossa in fifth, JFR in sixth, Jamie in seventh, and safety car kid is in eighth. Oh, and Bill's just come back in there. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Stuck in a hotel room. Oh, that's not a quarantine hotel, Bill. It might be. If it is, I do apologise. I can, I do apologise if it is for that reason. But I'm glad you've joined us, Bill, to watch the racing tonight. With the rest of you online as well also. It's all good. So as we just see Object there, keeping Kino at bay, whereas the other... So Bobby is under pressure from Kino's teammate, which is Sin's dad. Everyone's looking up going into the hairpin. How's Jossa getting on? He was struggling in the earlier parts of this race. So Bobby and Sin is probably the closest at the moment. Battle, but the battle's gonna... Oh, Kino's managed to get in front. I missed that. Kino managed to get in front of Object. That must have been a mistake, I would imagine, from Object. Unless Kino had a good run out. Kino was quite good in this Opel this season. Oh, and that was safe. Was that Sin's dad? Did he manage to control it? No, I think he's on the grass. I think he is on the grass. He is losing places. Jossa's managed to go up to fourth now. Bobby's got a bit of breathing space. Let's go back to the front with Kino on lap 2. We've got just over 6.5 minutes to go. Bit of a toe there on that BMW. That BMW is quick in a straight line, and also in that toe of that Opel. So we've got a few battles going on, and that's Bobby, I think, just lost it. Yeah, so Jossa is now up in third, and Bobby's losing it again. But as you can see, Jossa's now up in first. Is Bobby back on track? He is now in fourth, where Sin's dad is actually behind. So safety car kid and Sin's dad's having a bit of a battle. JFR seems to be struggling in this class tonight. Back up the front we have Kino starting lap 3, followed by Object and that BMW. How's Bobby getting on? Bobby's there, but Sin's dad is under pressure now on safety car kid. Just excuse me while I take a bit of a drink. God, it's all going this class, I tell you. Oh, you've just seen what happened there since Dad. It's like he's lost brakes. He's just carrying on and carrying on and carrying on. And his Bobby's managed to get through. Sin Dad comes back from Norwich there, I think. I think he was heading towards Norwich anyway. On the Thetford bypass. Safety car kid is now managed to get up in first. Joshua is on his own. He's gone a bit wide there. He needs to keep concentrating if he wants to get this podium place and be consistent. So there's half a second between as we get... Oh, come on, camera. There we go. So there's half a second, but if you can watch coming down this straight, if Object can get in a tow behind this of the Astra of Kino, he can reel him in pretty quickly, as you can see on the timing screens on the side there. Look, he's reeled him in pretty quick. But with the Astra, it's quite nimble through the corners. That's where Kino's picking up his time to stay ahead. So we've got a safety car kid and Sinsdan. How's that battle looking? Safety car kid has gone wide. This should go, and so does Sinsdan actually. So that should... Does that give him a bit of a run? No, he did look. Safety car kid didn't really clip the apex on that time. As he comes, oh god, he's gone a bit wide there. Is this the opportunity for the... Oh, there's a bit of lag going on. I think Sinsdan might be worried about that. As you can see, it's dropped off. I don't know what lag that was. I don't know if that was just for me or if it was lag on the game. So let's move back up the front. So Kino and Object are still battling it out together. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. So Object's moving left and right. He is right on his boot lid now. He's just got to try to get the drive. I think the best chance for Object would be drive off the last corner possibly and get him at the hairpin. But who knows? Oh, Kino's gone wide. Curse of the commentator there. So off that sausage curb up through Williams onto the back straight. He's a little bit closer now. If he's gonna, can he actually get the toe that he needs? Let's just go back onto that one. That one seems to be a better shot. He's not close enough yet, but he has got that toe. That toe is big. We got another message yet. Pull, average pull definitely. BMW's got the power down that straight. But as I said, Kino's got the agility of that Opel actually in the corners. That's why he is still ahead. How we doing with the other battles? Have we still got safety car kid and Sinsdan and Sinsdan every time I go, and they've synchronized slide in there. Safety car Sinsdan did it first, going for the first part, and safety car did it in the second part. So this battle is still raging on. JFR and James is having a bit of a battle by the looks of it as well. That car must be handling like a pancake, as we just see it roll, nearly rolled over there. So James has got back in front of JFR. That car cannot be handling very well at all. Move back to the front. Kino and James is still having a go. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, the Astra is strong until front left turns red. Yeah, it probably will on this track as well. But Kino's only got, what, a minute and 20 to go. I think this might go down to the last lap and it could be a drag. But Object is so close. He's looking on the inside. Has he got it? Don't clip the curb. Give each other room. I think he might have it through Williams onto the straight. He has. Object's managed to get through, but Kino's not going to let this one go without a fight. He moves out. I wonder if you were actually right, Paul, that left front tyre is actually going off for Kino once, so I didn't have the drive out the corners, but we've got 33 seconds to go. Oh no, Object's just gone straight off. He went wide. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he just lost the back end. I just seen him shoot across the screen. He has got a bit of a gap, so he is still in second, and I think the tyres are going off on both of these cars with 5 laps. We're going to get another lap out of this as well, which could be interesting. It still could change hands again. The Object is still in second. He had a big buffer. Oh, and Jocelyn and Bobby's having a go now. This kid who's on the inside. Bobby is on the inside. Jocelyn was in third. Don't know if Jocelyn actually made a mistake. Jocelyn's going to hang it around on the outside. And he's now cut his nose off. Joshua is still there in third place. Is Bobby going to have a look? He is. He's going to have a look down the Montreal hairpin. There's been a bit of a tap. So racing etiquette would say that Bobby will have to give that back because he pushed him out the way. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. It might have to go to the stewards on that one. But this is a race, yeah. Joss is flashing his lights to say, come on, you got to give that back to me. Oh, Joss nearly collected him there as well, which wouldn't have been good. These two are still battling it out for the first place. Oh, Kino's got back in front. Oh yeah, Kino did get back in front because Object went wide, yes. So I was so surprised then to see him in front. Again, that BMW and that power of that BMW manages to click in. Bobby's now gone into 7th. He's out left. I don't know what happened there. Don't know if there's any set twos. Since Dad is there in 4th now. Bobby's back down there in 6th. So Kino is probably just coming around the last 2 corners now. Bobby, I think Object now, sorry, Kino's coming around. I think Object has now got to settle for 2nd place, but that was a cracking race. Flashed under the lights. Kino wins the touring car class for this evening, the last race for this evening, followed by Object in that BMW. Jossa will come home in a strong 3rd place. Very strong 3rd place for Jossa there tonight in this class. Sin's dad, so I let him cross the line. Give him his glory. Sin's dad there, good showing, and that would help the team's championship with Kino winning as well. Safety car kid comes over in 5th place. Bobby is now coming up to finish in 6th place. There he is, and James will finish in 7th. And there we go. Well, so average, yeah, we've got some well done to everyone else. Well done to Kino for winning that tonight. This last race. Strong showing for everyone tonight. Really good close racing. We've got Objects and Mirror that was 2nd in that round. Oh, I better quickly save the replay. Since that Jossa was 3rd, really good. Jossa, well done. Well done for coming in 3rd. Sin's dad was in 4th. Safety car kid in 5th. Bobby Dazzler in 6th. 7 was James C. Dudley, and 8th was JFR. So that's it for this evening. Thanks everyone for watching on the stream. It's been a really good evening of racing again. So tomorrow night I'll be commentating on League 1. So if you want to join us, it'll be the same time on this channel. So a couple of things also that's happening. Obviously next week we'll be on round 3 of the GT Sport League. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head where we are, but that was really close racing last night. 3 different categories of cars, action replays, live action replays on the old GT Sport stream, and that will be here as well, 8 o'clock on Tuesday. And then obviously next week, new track with these guys. on for League Two. It's been an absolute fantastic evening, guys. Again, just like to say thank you for everyone that's been watching. Like to say also thank you to the sponsors of Automotive Cardiff and Testing for Textiles. It'll be again brilliant. So just got a few more on there. When I'm going, yeah, kind of saying thanks, Bill. Yeah, thanks everyone. I'm going to sign off. So have a safe week, guys, and I will see you tomorrow night on this channel. Sorry, just before I go, Kino's just put on there some cracking racing tonight. Yeah, totally agree with you, Kino. It was great to commentate on. Sometimes there was bits where I didn't know where I needed to watch, but it was great. So yeah, as I said, have a safe week, guys. Hopefully catch you all tomorrow. And have a good rest of this evening. Bye for now.